Hello, everyone. I will be talking about the revolutionary tug-of-war. So, the so our question we will be having 9 questions. So, why? The first question is why was the blue team smaller and have fewer people? So, the blue team or America was smaller because they really they were mostly inexperienced. They were mostly inexperienced and were not trained, and they didn't have as much people because it was mostly patriots fighting instead of loyalists, or because most of the loyalists were fighting for England instead of for America. Our second question is why was the red team bigger with more people? So the red team is pretty much England, and England was bigger because they were probably they were called Great Britain because they were great and they had loads of people. They were all trained and they were all ready to fight, but they weren't as motivated because as actually that'll be for another person or another question. Number 3, why did the white team come into the tug-of-war late? So the white team is the French and Spain, I'll just call it white team, came into the tug-of-war late because that's when they came in late because that's when they figured out that the British would need help with, or not the British, the Americans would need help with the war between Great Britain. Number 4, why was the blue team offered a prize if they won, but not the red team? So the blue team offered a prize because they'd get freedom and they'd get their own independence in their own country. And then because the red team, they already owned they already owned America, so it would not do them any good at all. So it would just give them the same thing that they already have. But if America won, which they did, it would give them freedom to them, not the slaves though. So number 5, why was one person pulled aside and told they wouldn't receive a prize? So one person was pulled aside because they I was one person pulled aside and told they wanted to receive a prize. Okay, here, we'll go to the other questions and we'll see if we can get back to it. Okay, so number 6. Why was the white team told to cheer for the blue team? So the white team was told to cheer for the blue team because Great Britain was pretty much their enemy and they wanted the blue team to win. So yeah, because the white team, which is French and Spain, was told to cheer because America and France and Spain were allies, so they wouldn't really have a war between each other. And Great Britain and France and Spain were enemies, so that is why they cheered for America. Number 7. Why did half of the red team have to start so far away? So half the red team was had to start so far away because they mostly came from Britain, and half the team came from Britain, the army of Britain, and then and then some of the patriots, some of the loyalists the Loyalists, the African Americans, and some of the Native Americans fought for the and some other people fought for the British, fought for the British. But most of them came from Britain, England. I'm just gonna say Great Britain because takes about like 3 to 6 months to go from Great Britain to America. So it takes a pretty long time to get from one place to another. So that is why they had to start so far away, because they're so far from America and they couldn't get there so fast. So number 8, why did the red team have to pull the rope so far while the blue team only had to prevent the red team from doing so? So this is because oh jeez, what was I gonna say? Because the red team was so far away from Great Britain, and then the blue team, they just had to annoy Great Britain until they would say, okay, let's so the red team had to pull it so far. So the blue team, which is America, had just needed to annoy Great Britain enough so they could go away and not have just end the war. So while the blue team only had to prevent. So the blue team had to prevent them. So that means they just had to shoot them or distract them, pretty much, annoy them. So the red team didn't have to pull the rope so far. So number 9, in your opinion, what was a good way to learn about the big ideas in the Revolutionary War? Why or not? Why not? I think because we were doing a revolutionary tug-of-war. So I think it was a pretty good idea. I really liked it. It was pretty fun. And I liked it because there were lots of things, and it really helped you get the point of see like a simulation, literally, just like in real life, but not the same way. It was pretty much a simulation, except it wasn't the exact same. It was something close to that. So some basic information are: the red team represented England, the blue team represented the Continental Army and colonial militias, and then the white team represented the countries that helped us in the war, like France and Spain. So I think I was on 5, yeah. So I was one person pulled aside, and told they wouldn't receive a prize. So right now, I can't exactly think of why. I might have forgotten. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.